Assalamualaikum. Okay, this video is going to be on my proposal presentation for Research Methodology course, part 1. So let us begin with the introduction. So for the introduction, I've divided into few points, I will begin with introduction, background, problem statement, objectives, research questions, significance of the study, and also on the scope of the study. So let us begin with the introduction. The 2020 Malaysia Movement Control Order, implemented by the government as a preventive measure in response to the COVID-19 pandemic in the country. All right. So due to these situations, due to this condition, all schools, universities, colleges, and etc. were forced to somehow stop their activities and to stay at home. All right. So this situation has somehow created some interest in me to find out whether this kind of problems or situations affect students' motivation to learn or not. Because prior to the lockdown, the students are having normal face-to-face interaction in classrooms, and then all of a sudden they will have to somehow shift to fully online learning due to the lockdown. So this issue somehow create interest in me to find out more about this topic. So I continue with the background. Okay. So for the background information, I include some information from Schunk and Zimmerman 1998, which says that it is actually important to know about the aspects of motivation in online learning, because the self-motivation may be increasingly important as students participate in online learning due to the unavailability of the instructors. So it is important actually for me to, or for us to know whether they are somehow affected by this situation or not, because this kind of move or this kind of shift was actually done nationwide. All right, nationwide means there will be a lot of people involved and affected by this. Okay, and then another one, another study by Pinterich 2003 also mentioned that students with more developed self-regulatory cognitive skills tend to be more academically motivated and learn more than others. All right, so these are some of the background information. I'm trying to include some more later on, but this is it. Okay, I'm interested with the to know about the students' motivation. Okay, when they are somehow forced to. Okay, it's not actually an option, but they are forced to do online learning. All right, next is the problem statement. So for the problem statement, I include one previous study by Nakanishi, which says that to achieve the goals and ensure success in language learning, motivation is an important factor because it can influence the effort and acts of the learners and somehow determine the right attitudes. And these are, I believe, to ensure the effectiveness of the online learning itself. Another one is by Haslinda Hashim, all right, where in her study she found out that using technology, ICT, or also online learning has actually a big potential as motivational factors. So they are somehow uncertain. There are some studies which says that students are more motivated to learn online, and there are also some other studies which says that they are not. So this is what I'm trying to find out in my study, whether what are the response to this, whether does online learning in this kind of situation influence their motivation or not. And then another one, no, okay, in the context of online learning during MCO, the aspects of, just like I mentioned just now, the aspects of motivation is important to be figured out, because as we all know, this motion was implemented abruptly, and meaning without much